You can't do this. Stop. Your shoulders are hurting. You're hungry. You're tired. Your body's in bits. You're good in life. What are you doing, Tony? My name's Tony Jeffries and I'm a Hayabusa athlete. When I was 16 years old, I got put on an 8-year training program for the 2008 Olympic Games. To go to the Olympics and come back with a medal was like a dream come true. When my boxing career ended, it was a big shock. I'd been boxing since I was 10 years old. Now I was 27 years old with really bad hands, and boxing was my identity. It was who I was. And for that just to get taken away from me was very hard to cope with, especially mentally, not knowing that I was never going to fight again, knowing that I was never going to get them highs of boxing again. And it was then, when I was 27, when I started drinking. That would make all of them worries and that all that pain disappear. And I didn't realize at the time what I was doing to myself. But I would drink and then I would feel good. Then the next morning I'd wake up feeling rough. It was a really, really rough time in my life. It was when I was in Los Angeles when I started doing boxing for fitness, teaching everyday people how to box. I could see the difference that this was having on these people. They loved the workouts and they loved how they felt after doing boxing training. So I would be training people, they would be telling their friends, and then their friends would be telling their friends. The gym just went through the roof. When I got forced to retire, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have any plan B. And being able to pull myself out of that hole, which a lot of former boxers struggle to do, and now teach millions of people online every single day how to get better at boxing or how to live better with my techniques and my videos. That right there is the proudest thing that I've done. So I'm going to tell you how I got inspired to do a Guinness World Record. I was sitting with my children and we were reading the Guinness World Record books. And we were looking at all of the extraordinary people in there and looking at all of the extraordinary things that they had done. And it was really inspiring me, kids. And I thought to myself, I want to get in this book. And the record that I did was the most fully extended punches in 24 hours. And the number I got was over 147,000, which is over 6,000 punches every hour for the 24 hours, which actually is over 100 punches a minute, which is nearly 2 punches a second. Now, the hardest part of this was when I got to hour 12. And it was then when I had something in my mind here telling me, what you're doing. You can't do this. Stop. Your shoulders are hurting. You're hungry. You're tired. Your body's in bits. You're good in life. What are you doing, Tony? And it was this little thing in my ear telling me that. But then I had the other one on this side telling me, come on, Tony, you've got this. Do it for your children. You've got thousands of people watching you live on YouTube. Get through this. It's only another 12 hours and you're done. And then I went out for hour 13, even though I really didn't want to, and I started punching. And it was then when I got my second wind, and then hour 14, hour 15, and I went all the way through until the full 24 hours was done and dusted. And I achieved something pretty extraordinary. And I achieved a Guinness World Record, but more than that, I achieved what I set out to achieve, which was show my kids that with this hard work and determination and anything we put our mind to, we can do this. The most important thing was show me kids that we can do this. Doing extraordinary things is not just for people on TV or people who we read in books. Doing extraordinary things is for you and me to do once we get this thing right up here. You've got to be able to focus and get your mindset right, and then we can do extraordinary things.